Alright, another mono black game. This time it's versus.
I be this guy, and you be this, and you be.
Versus.
And you be this guy.
Okay, I'll be that guy. That sounds fine. Up against Angus McKenzie. As far as blue, white, green generals go, I think this guy is scraping the bottom of the barrel, given that he's totally defensive. Rafiq, probably the best one, maybe followed by Rubinius Soulsinger. Are there any other good ones? I don't know. It's kind of like Rafiq or nothing. I guess Rubinia is okay, but she does cost 5. Alright, hopefully Desmond's not too loud in the background. I have a very, very sketchy draw. It's awesome if this Cabal Coffers is a swamp.
Daddy,
at the same time, I'm drawing first. Listen to me.
Monster.
I know, you gotta let me record this, okay? Okay, but I like to keep just because a single swamp just draws just fantastic. So I'm greedy, and I'm gonna get a little punished for it too. He plays a land. I do not draw a land. I need a swamp here, really bad. There's a bauble. The thing about this hand is that even though it was sketchy to keep, it has kind of all of the ingredients that mono black needs. And I've talked at length with other people about how I feel that mono black control is a tier 2 deck in Commander, which I still definitely believe, mainly because it doesn't have counter magic. The other primary problem that it has is that it needs to get a lot of mana in play. The deck doesn't really function unless it reaches a critical mass of mana. And so if you have a game where you're light on mana, running 2 to 3 land out at a time, you just draw spell after spell after spell that you can't cast. The tutors don't do anything. Your defensive cards don't work. And those situations are rare, but they do happen. With counter spells, certainly with like the Nin deck, for example, or with Edric, you can operate and win in a very low mana environment and do fine. So he plays a Signet, and he's just like ramping up to 5. Still don't have any land. There's a swamp. And I kind of get greedy here, I think. Well, I play my Felwar Stone. I could have just sacked and gotten the bauble to get up to 4 mana, but I decided I was going to gamble a little bit. He plays Elspeth Terrell. Mix some guys. That second ability is a little nasty, but it's a ways off. So here I got a little greedy too. I drew Tendrils, and I didn't really just want to sit on my hands, so I decided that the right play here was to go and cast Night's Whisper. Given that I've only drawn 1 land the whole game, I really hoped to get a second land, and I could play it and then sack the bauble and really be set up for the following turn. But that did not happen. So I throw away Increasing Ambition, given that my ambitions are not increasing at the moment, and I can always flash it back later once I start to get mana rolling. He's just going to beat me in the face here a little bit and develop. Alright, really need a land here. Do not get it. I get scrying. So now, even though I threw my flashback card in the graveyard, I have to eat it up. Just to get land. And there's a land, and a really good one too. A fetch land to go with my Crucible. So suddenly I'm feeling a lot better about the match. I throw away this Mind's Eye. Probably one of the weakest cards in the whole deck. I don't really... If anybody has any good suggestions for a card that I'm not including in my deck list, which is visible several times when I'm searching for cards in other replays. If you have a good recommendation for what to use instead of Mind's Eye, I'm all ears, because I'm not a big fan of the card. Kind of playing it because it does give some decks fits, especially blue decks, and this deck's weak against blue. So if you can sneak Mind's Eye into play, you can often dominate them. He's playing more doofuses.
Daddy, look! Here's one of my machine marbles.
Oh, very nice find.
I found in the solo game.
Yep. So I play Thran Dynamo. Get my land. That gives me more mana. And now I'm just hoping, like, I gotta figure he's got counter magic. He hasn't really done anything other than just play a search guy and some mana. So I figure he's got counter spells in hand. And I just run my dragon out.
Ollie, maybe you could play you could put some of my soldiers on the top castle.
Oh, that'd be fun. We'll do that, okay?
Yeah.
Okay, let me finish this up,
Why
please.
now, why now,
No,
why
let me
now?
finish. I'll be done in a few minutes. Thank you. So I'm just going to give haste to Skithrix and go over and get Elspeth off the board. Figuring like 99% chance that he's got bounce or condemn or swords or path, something to get rid of the dragon. And he doesn't. It just dies. Which is good news for me.
Daddy,
He's going to wallop me here.
we're in the army.
Now he's got his
Dad,
fog
my
guy in play.
kids were in the army.
Nice. So I drew very timely distress here to get a peek at his hand. I play my Crucible and distress him. And I see 2 Wraths, especially this one is nasty as hell. Magus of the Disc, Useless Rings, Doubling Season, and Mystical Tutor. It's not every day when you distress Mystical Tutor out of your opponent's hand. Obviously you should have cast it in response. So it's a no-brainer to take that. And now, Sludge-O-Matic. Say goodbye to the rest of your hand. I kill Angus. Just to gain some life back and chill.
Why don't you be this guy?
So he comes over, I just block 1. Cast Angus for 5. Replay my Catacombs. Getting the critical 6th swamp here, and you can probably already see what's going to happen.
Daddy, you be these guys.
So I'm just going to cast Beseech the Queen, get a Duress. And this guy tells me when I get my Duress...
This guy, that actually this soldier is broken.
Okay.
I have to throw in the trash.
Okay, go throw him in the trash.
It's broken.
I know, and he tells me that I guess you are better than me. And my response to that is, so I Duress him.
Broken.
I say, how is that?
Sad because it's broken.
I know, I'm sad too that he's broken. I'm sure he's quite sad that he's broken too. And I play Liliana of the Dark Realms.
I didn't get that soldier because he did.
So then I was kind of a smartass and I said, I mean, it's likely true, but why do you say that? And he says,
Got it. Shoot. Throw it.
let me go up here. He says, you drew better. And I said, I discarded twice at the start of the game.
I need to get that soldier.
And you had a handful of awesome stuff, and you didn't cast Mystical Tutor in response to distress. So I guess that does make me a better player, right? Anyway, the awesome combo, even though he's got Angus in play, avails him nothing. Liliana resolves, pumps Dragon to 10, game over in 1 hit. Yet another reason why, I know, yet another reason why Skithrix is such an awesome commander. Anyway, more Mono Black games to come. See you soon.